Privacy rules prevent users from accessing or modifying data that they should not have access to. Privacy rules are super important for your app because they are set on the server, not in the client browser. So very hard to hack information. If you had the skills, you still wouldn't be able to do it. Let me demonstrate. So here we have a settings area for Jamie Jackson, and you can see that you can change her name. Current position is the marketing director, and we have a sensitive piece of information, which is her salary. Now, if this link was shared or copied, anyone would be able to open this page and access Jamie Jackson's salary. We don't actually want this. We only want Jamie Jackson to be able to view her own salary, or perhaps her line manager. This is where privacy rules come in. We could always use a conditional to show and hide the salary, but in terms of real safety, if we're talking about real applications, those privacy rules kick in on the server and not in the browser. So it's an extra layer, or should I say the most important layer of protection. How do we set them? So at the moment, I'm logged in as a different user. Let me just show you. I've got the current user's email, which I tend to do to make sure I know who I'm logged in as. I'm logged in as Caleb. Caleb is someone that shouldn't see the salary. And of course, we could set a conditional to set that up. But again, we're professionals. We're going to set privacy rules for server-side protection. So what we need to do is go over into the Data tab, Privacy tab. And this is where we have the various privacy that pertains to our data types. Now, salary is on a user data type down here. So we need to find a user and then define a new role. So this role is just for your own reference. And this is where it needs a condition. So when should this privacy rule kick in? And what we do is we set up a condition that benefits the person that should see this data. So when this user is current user, we could tack on more here. We could say, or when current user's admin equals yes, or current user's line manager is yes, but when this user is current user. Then it gives us these options here. So if I am the current user, the page we're on, this user is referring to page data, then I'm going to leave this checked for everyone. View all fields, okay? If salary pertains to me, view all fields. Find it in searches, all of that stuff, that's fine. However, this is the row that we really want to focus on, because for this top one, users who match this rule can view all fields. I match this rule, okay? I'm Jamie Jackson. Let's pretend I'm Jamie Jackson. I match this rule. Therefore, I can view all fields, which includes salary. What do we do for everyone else? Well, let's uncheck this. Let's say if Caleb is viewing some of Jamie Jackson's information, well, he can view her name, that's fine. Image, job title, all of this other stuff, absolutely fine. Skills even. However, we uncheck salary because salary can only be seen by the current user if it matches that current page user. So I've unchecked this. Now I'm still logged in as Caleb, and if I refresh the page, I can see everything except the salary. Okay, just to confirm, if I check this, so this user is Jamie Jackson over here, because on the page, type of content is user. So Jamie Jackson is the user in the privacy rule, but Caleb Carrera is logged in, can't see the salary. Very safe, it's set on the server. If we log in as Jamie Jackson, let's find Jamie. There she is. If I run as, I'm just going to refresh this particular page. And there we have the salary. So you have to have privacy rules in your app if you want to release a commercial product out into the world. Create your app first, understand how your data works, and then start setting your privacy rules and testing between various types of users to make sure the right people have access to the right information.